Hello, everybody. Good morning. Hope everybody's having a good day. A little background about me. I am from Arkansas, born and raised in Arkansas, but now I'm living in Kansas. So, just a little background. Well, I've graduated from a couple of programs. I graduated from a building and apartment maintenance program. I graduated from a landscaping program. I graduated from a construction program, a carpentry program, and now I'm about to graduate from an IT program. So this whole IT thing is all new to me. It's all new to me. So, but what I'm gonna do is, cause learning computer and science and technology and stuff like that, Uh, uh, computers has never been my strong point, but science always have been my strong point. I love science. I've always loved science from the time I was in elementary school. But this is my certification from the IT program that I'm in, that I'm about to graduate from. And I just wanted to give you guys a few tips and a few pointers of the things that I used and the study material I used in order to pass my certification. What I done was I took these classes. I'm taking these classes at my local technical institute, and so what I'm doing is I'm trying to graduate from the program, like I said, but so this program, it dives deep into IT. It dives really deep into IT. And I didn't know anything about computers when I first started the program. The only thing I knew was how to check my email, and a lot of times I couldn't even log. I couldn't even figure out a way to log in onto my email. So this has been truly a learning experience for me. It's been truly life changing for me in a lot of ways. But this is the first test that the scores for my first test that I took. And my first exam was the CompTIA 2201101. The CompTIA 2201101, Core 1. Now, what I did was I studied, I studied, I studied, I studied, I studied, I studied, I studied. And so, and later on in this video, I'm gonna give you guys the information that I used to study with. But yeah, the CompTIA 2201101, I went in first time. I passed it right off the bat, first time. So what I did was got scheduled for 1102, 220 1102. I went in for my 220 1102, hit the test results from my first exam, the 220 1102. I went in, I studied, I studied, I studied, and I thought I had it down packed, but when I sat down to get ready to take the test, I failed it. So I failed it by 20 points. I failed it by 20 points. So what I did was I took my printout from my exam. I took my printout and under the section where it says before attempting to retake the CompTIA A plus certification core 2, please review the CompTIA retake policies. Okay. I reviewed the retake policy. It said you incorrectly answered one or more questions in the following objective areas. Those were the objective areas that I missed questions in. So what I did was I took that result and I hyper focused, so to speak, I hyper focused in on those objectives that I missed one or more questions in. And when I hyper focused on those objectives, I just went back through and I studied every last one of those objectives that I missed one or more questions in. And when I came back and I did the retake and I passed the retake that time. I passed the retake, so now I'm CompTIA A plus certified, in which the certification is good for 3 years. It's good for 3 years. I got to renew it in 2028. But these are some of the materials that I used in order to pass the exam. First of all, you have to download the CompTIA exam objectives. I went onto their website and I downloaded the objectives. Bam, objectives. As you can see, I got a lot of writing on these from me taking notes, from the objectives, on the objectives. And like I said, I just went and I downloaded these objectives. This is part one. This is part two. Now these are the 220 through 2201101 exam objectives. And so I downloaded these objectives, and like I said, I studied. I went through every page, bullet point by bullet point, objective by objective, until I was able to get that down pat. And I did the same thing for core two, for the 2201102. Like I said, these are, it's just packed. It's just packed. See, it's packed with objectives and bullet points. And I mean, it's like 12 pages of these things. I think it's like 330 something exam objectives in all. So this, and this, all of them are parts of core 2201102 exam objectives. And also, what I did was I went on to Professor Mercer's website. I watched those are the videos that really helped me understand the content. And so I went on his website and I bought a copy of his CompTIA A plus course notes. That's the 2201101. And these are the 2201102 exam objectives. And I highly recommend his study materials, his course notes, and his videos. So these are the materials that I used in order to pass my 1101 and my 1102. So like I said, the first thing you have to do is you have to download the exam objectives. You download the exam objectives. Once you download those, you go on to Professor Messer's website or on YouTube, and you watch his videos, and you just go objective by objective, bullet point by bullet point, and that's how you learn the exam objectives. So once you learn the objectives, you go into his other page for his study groups, so his 2201101 A plus study groups. So you go onto the study groups and you just follow along with the questions and the answers, and he'll give you the right answers and he'll explain all of the wrong answers. So you're not only getting the right answer, but you're also getting the understanding on why these other answers are incorrect. So it's going to really broaden your understanding of the topics. So it's three things that you need to do. You need to download the exam objectives, watch the Professor Messer videos, get Professor Messer's course notes, and take some practice exams. Take practice exams. Those are going to help you out a lot. It's the same thing at the study groups, because it's going to give you the right answer. It's going to give you a scenario. It's going to give you the right answer. And then it's also going to explain to you why the other answers are wrong. So these are the things that I used in order to pass. These are study materials that I used in order to pass my CompTIA A plus certification. So if you guys want to get into IT, these are the study materials I recommend, and that's how I was able to get the certification. Y'all have a good day.